What do Leonardo da Vinci, Niccolò Machiavelli, and Steve Jobs have in common? In addition to being famous thought leaders whose ideas changed society forever, these men are all prime examples of Sigma men. Sigma males are known as the lone wolves of this world. These individuals often operate outside conventional social hierarchies, forging their own path and challenging the status quo. Their unique perspectives and unconventional approaches have left an indelible mark on history, innovation, and culture. But why is this rare person so often associated with genius? The answer lies in a distinct combination of Sigma male characteristics. Unlike the more widely recognized alpha males who thrive in leadership positions and strive for social dominance, Sigma males are more introspective and confident. They prefer to march to the beat of their own drum and often eschew societal expectations in favor of personal authenticity and intellectual freedom. The Sigma type has several factors that reliably produce such high intelligence. These features are not just random. They form a single framework that nurtures and improves their intellectual abilities. Sigma males have a unique combination of characteristics that set them apart. Here are 8 key factors that lead to the infamous and sharp Sigma human intellect. These elements work together to create fertile ground for disruptive ideas and revolutionary thinking. By understanding these factors, we can gain insight into what drives these extraordinary people and how their minds work at such extraordinary levels. Number 8. Natural intellectual thirst. One of the Sigma male marks is an intellectual thirst that seems unquenchable. The interests of the Sigma male are wide, and he loves nothing more than learning something new. If something interests him, he studies it thoroughly before moving on to the next thing. Regardless of the subject, the Sigma man's natural intellectual thirst often results in having an encyclopedic knowledge covering many different fields. This is by no means limited to academic learning, as the Sigma male often tends to charm those around him. Sigma males are fascinated by learning about almost everything around them. This is the main factor that makes them such brain boxes. Number 7. Perfectionism. The Sigma male is a bit of a perfectionist by nature. This is because they are deeply in touch with themselves, their skills, talents, and true abilities. They know their true intellectual potential and are not satisfied when they feel they cannot fulfill it. The desire to do everything in life as well as possible leaves the Sigma man unsatisfied if he has not explored the subject to the end. When a Sigma male is interested in something, it is common for him to gobble up any resources available. This deep study ethic is a big part of the reason why a Sigma man is known as an intellectual powerhouse. Number 6. True to yourself. Sigma males live by their own rules. They are deeply in touch with their thoughts, feelings, and desires in life, and cannot do otherwise. Being in touch with themselves means that Sigmas are likely to devote their intellectual energy only to things that really stimulate them. This genuine passion for their intellectual pursuits means that they are highly motivated to learn and never give up or do things just because they are told to. The integrity of their intellectual lives is central to why Sigma males are known as unique and revolutionary thinkers. Number 5. Curious. Sigma males not only have an innate intellectual thirst, but are also very curious people. They look for opportunities to learn where others do not, and often notice things that others do not. Their unique perspective, driven by natural curiosity, leads them to seek information in directions that others may not have even considered. This curiosity is behind the fact that many of our esteemed inventors can essentially be classified as Sigma men. No. 4. Very focused. Highly focused. Sigmors have a uniquely strong ability to focus on the task at hand. Driven by their perfectionist tendencies, they often have an impressively strong work ethic. This focus and high work ethic means that a Sigma man can process information at a much higher level than many of his peers. His strong concentration allows the Sigma male to easily process complex information and leads to a truly deep understanding of the nuances of the world around him. Number 3. Analytical thinker. One of the Sigma man's trademarks is his highly analytical way of thinking. Sigma males love nothing more than to think a subject through and feel unsatisfied by leaving all intellectual stones unturned. In fact, it is not uncommon for Sigma males to struggle with a tendency to overthink for this very reason. Unlike other men, Sigma's tendency to overthink an issue does not come from insecurity or anxiety, but rather is a natural consequence of his perfectionism and highly analytical mindset. If overthinking can prevent other men from reaching a proper understanding of a subject, the Sigma man uses his great concentration to channel it into a means of intellectual enlightenment. Number 2. Trust in his knowledge. Because the Sigma male has a high level of self-awareness and honesty about himself, he is exceptionally confident in his knowledge and intellectual abilities. This not only means that he is not afraid to tackle difficult intellectual topics that might intimidate others, but it also means that he is not afraid to use his knowledge when possible. For the Sigma male to exercise his intellectual abilities, he is confident in his abilities and more than willing and able to demonstrate his knowledge. Number 1. Disregarding social expectations. Perhaps the most notable characteristic of the Sigma male is his disregard for the traditional social hierarchy that many of his peers follow. Sigmoros follow their own path in life, both practically and intellectually. He is not held back by the fear of peer judgment, and this allows him to explore ideas and possibilities that may never occur to those around him. Innovators like Leonardo da Vinci, Niccolò Machiavelli, and Steve Jobs would never have changed the world the way they did if they had allowed their ideas and intellectual power to be held back by society's conventions and expectations. Clearly, the Sigma human mind is made up of very complex mechanisms, but all of them together produce some of the most intelligent and innovative thinkers our society has to offer. Their ability to think independently, challenge conventional wisdom, and pursue their passions with relentless determination makes them an invaluable asset in any field of study. These traits not only lead to personal success, but also lead to breakthroughs that can shape entire industries and influence the course of history. Do these features sound familiar? If you recognize a Sigma mind using these traits, you may be looking at a future thought leader or innovator. Recognizing and cultivating these qualities in yourself or others can lead to a deeper understanding and impact on the world. Fostering the development of these traits in young minds can nurture a new generation of disruptive thinkers who will continue to push the boundaries of possibility. Additionally, understanding the mindset of Sigma men can help create environments where these individuals can thrive. Whether in educational institutions, workplaces, or personal relationships, supporting their need for independence, mental stimulation, and authenticity can unlock their full potential. It's important to value the unique contributions Sigma men bring to the table and provide them with the freedom and resources they need to succeed. In a world that often values conformity, the Sigma male is a testament to the power of individuality. Their journeys remind us that true innovation and progress comes from daring to be different and thinking outside the box. By adopting a Sigma mindset, we can all learn to approach problems from a fresh perspective and achieve our goals with relentless commitment. So whether you recognize these traits in yourself or in someone you know, take it as a sign of great potential. The world is always in need of new ideas and visionary leaders, and Sigma men are uniquely positioned to fill that role. Celebrate these qualities, develop them, and watch them lead to extraordinary achievements and lasting legacies.